Ashutosh, my colleague, is also joining us live. Ashutosh, you've also been speaking to people on the ground over there. What are they saying in terms of the challenges they may be facing at this stage of the rescue operation?
Well, Paulami, as we speak, let's give a good news to all our viewers that all obstacles have been cleared. Yes, there was an obstacle at 12:45 last night. Massive iron rods. And you know the typical structure of this tunnel. When you make such kind of infrastructure, the safety is essential. So exactly what structures are being used? These kind of iron rods. So these are very thick. Usually we see in residential areas. But then when you have a 50 millimeter, these kind of giant rods to cover literally a net on the rooftop to control the debris fall and before putting any arch on the tunnel. So exactly when the entire tunnel collapsed in the, the mountain collapsed inside the tunnel, these kind of structures were the major obstacle. There have been 3 times such obstacle, and just before when 12 meters penetration insertion of the pipes rescue, evacuation team was left, these kind of pipes collapsed literally in the debris. So when the augers started drilling, again it created the obstacle at around 12:45 last night. The major challenge was to clear it down. Now the auger machine, you need to put out the diamond blades to cut it down, but this was another major challenge because this would create friction and more vibration, and that was quite risky. The idea was to send men with the proper gears to cut down it manually. What was that challenge? Now having these kind of pipes, just take as a reference, the NDRF men with the oxygen gas cutter, they had their SCBA mask on, and every cylinder that they carry has only 1 hour of the backup. They went inside all the way by crawling to the end, to other end where the obstacle was. They used gas cutter and cut it down. The entire operation of the cutting down the entire metal net was 6 hours. Nearly at 6:30 or 7 o'clock, the obstruction was clear. Auger machine is perfectly fit now. What is being done at the moment is alignment of the pipe, because one, you have now the number of pipes which have gone inside, which are the escape tube. 6 and 7, 2 more pipes are left to complete this 12 meter of the distance. Now one pipe is already on the alignment. Another pipe, the last pipe, is now being welded. Welding is essential because once you throw it, it will have certain weight of the mountains, weight of the debris. Now that, because that is required inner layering and the outer layering, and then cool it down because of the metal structure. Once it is completed, the entire operation will be completed in less than 3 hours. And exactly why I could say this could be a good news. The people of the family members of 41 trapped workers may have their day to celebrate Deepavali, their day of celebrating Shab. But for now, let me take you to one visual right behind me. These are the preparations for the rescue team, the rescuers of the NDRF who are gearing up. The briefing is underway, and these men who will be entering inside, there will be a 21-member team, and out of them at least 10 to 12 will be entering inside with the telecom devices, communication devices. They will be carrying a special stretcher which will have a bearing, or you say the wheel stretcher, which will be potentially able to crawl down or slide down inside the evacuation tube. Subsequently, they'll carry enough amount of oxygen cylinders in case of it required or there is some obstruction. But more importantly, they will also coordinate with the rescue team and the drilling team that whether there is a requirement of adding one more tube, safer side, looking at the debris structure other side, and they will also decide as per the fitness and after having communication with the workers